Hello, hello, hello. We are live. Thank you for coming. It's Sunday evening. Virginia Beach Thrive. Oh, no, this is not Virginia Beach. I'm sorry. Virginia Thrivers back. Yes, this is Sunday evening, and thank you for coming back. This is Coco from Virginia Beach, Virginia, United States. Originally from Japan. I've been in the nail business for a long time, and after I give it up my business, I start this digital business. And it's been like 2 years and it's been fantastic. I'm still loving it. Yes. So been through the business system, I met a wonderful business partner as you see on the screen. They're all Virginia thrivers. We all business partner and we thrive, but we learn together and supporting each other. And so we do the weekly podcast like today, and we talk about the business or life or anything. We talk about the different topic every Sunday, and I hope everybody enjoyed the podcast today. Thank you very much. And so today, I'd like to talk about why so many people are moving to digital business these days. So, as everybody knows, since pandemic, most of the stuff is shifting the online, because we cannot, we have to keep the social distance and da 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 da, so it's kind of like avoiding the physical contact. So since then, pretty much, the most of the stuff it tend to shift in online, you know, um, shopping, grocery shopping, and order the food, and pretty much a lot. So digital business is kind of like one of those, not the trend, but a shift in more practical business effort. So that's the things we doing right now in the digital business. So we want to talk about why or how or what's the benefit doing the digital business. So we want to dig in that topic today. So I want to ask a couple of questions, and and then please introduce yourself first. Before you dive in the topic. So this is Alex. I want to ask you about the people want more time freedom. That's one of the benefits of doing digital business, right? So go ahead, take the floor.
Hi everyone. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are tuning in right now. And it's always been a blessing being here in front of you all. Um, my name is Alex. I am a full-time oncology nurse and a single mom, and of course, also a very proud digital business owner. So this is our topic today. So like many people, I started exploring the online business as well, not because I had extra time, but because I started to realize how valuable the time is, because tomorrow is not a promise, tomorrow is not a guarantee, because when you're trying to balance your work, your family responsibility, of course you will start thinking differently about how you would spend your hours. We only have 24 hours, so right? And what kind of future that we are trying to build. So the question that I was assigned is, I pick up is why people wanted more time freedom. So for me, I think being a mom, one of the biggest reason that people are starting to explore digital business today, it's because that time is one thing that we cannot replace, because once we lost the time we cannot take back the time, and many people are working very hard and sometimes multiple jobs to provide for the family, but they're still feeling like their time is being controlled by their schedule, and especially for parents like me, that is very difficult because you wanted to provide for your children, being a single mom, as much as possible, but also at the same time you wanted to be present. So for me personally, being a nurse and a single mom is really a tough reality, because as much as I love my profession, but also I know that I am only relying on my work schedule, meaning, my I'm trading my time for paycheck, right? Especially, if I could only work limited hour, meaning to say no work, no pay, as unless you have you have a PTO, you have a paid time off. Yeah, you can call out or be absent at work. But uh and one of the things that really attracted me most in this community, because of the idea that while you are building something in the site, uh, it's the flexibility and the portability, because while I am working as a full-time now nurse, if before I am so stressed out that I cannot do anything for my Jared, but now I have this time freedom, because I know that if I spend more time with my kid, my business is running in the background for me. If I'm working for my profession, that I love, I know that my business is running in the background for me. So, it is something that doesn't depend on you being in one place at one time. That even that you were trying to start small, just using your phone, your laptop, or as long as you have the internet, this digital business is working in the background for you. Meaning to say, you can spend your time to what really matters, and the time freedom is in there, and you don't have to choose between your work and your time. So yeah, so that's why I think most people now are looking for the digital business space, because it's not only about the income, but to control over their time and the ability to work around their life that would align with their lifestyle. And just like I said, my takeaway word: once you lost the time, you cannot take that time back anymore. So yes, thank you, Sis Coco, and that's for me. Back to you.
Yes, thank you, Sis Alex. Yes, I totally agree. They used to say that, time is money, but now I would say, the time is more than money. Especially like, I was a single mom too. So I totally understand what you're going through. What are you doing? My daughter's grown now, but I remember when she was little and I have my own shop and, just juggling and, so I pick her up and I let the school do it and then practice and then coming back and then bring her back to my nail salon. So, that's my laundry room or the break room in the nail shop is my daughter's, study place, doing homework, pretty much like this. I remember those days. So it's time, but, I really appreciate, because the kids grown and the time we never get back. Once the kids grown, we never get back the time, so as much as possible, yes, you want to be with your kids and spend the time, but at the same time, as a single mom, you got to make a bill, you got to, make a life and then make a, payment for the bill and everything. Yes, I totally get it. So the digital business, yes, time freedom is nothing better than comes in a time freedom. Yes. So thank you for your sharing, Sis Alex. Thank you very much. Okay. So the next question is, now these days everything goes up. So the cost of living is increasing. So what do you want to share about this on the digital business? Sis Lucille, please.
Yes, guys. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever part of the world you're watching. Again, Lizel's here,
Mhm.
originally from the Philippines. but living here now in Virginia. Same with these beautiful people here. Thank you for having us again, and I am so happy that we keep giving value to our viewers. And
Mhm.
again, I was born in the Philippines, and when I moved to the US, that's the hard part that I face. Challenge. It's really hard because I go back from scratch.
Mhm.
So I ended up housekeeper in the nursing home, and then now I am working in the school, like what brother Mark. Uh, Spring break is coming soon. Everybody excited for that. So yes, uh, the question that I assign, the cost of living is increasing. That's right. Let's be real for a moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, the cost of living keeps going, right? Groceries, gas is high,
Mhm.
and everything, rent, bills, electric bills. Oh my gosh, we can't stop all that increase, but the reality is we have to accept the reality. Many families are working hard every day,
Mhm.
yet it still feels like it's not enough. Some people even take two jobs,
Yes.
but they still feel the pressure of striving to keep up. This is one reason many people are now exploring digital business.
Mhm.
Not because they are lazy, but because they are looking for a smarter way to create additional income stream without leaving their job, because you can do this even you're still working. Like what's this Alex said. You can do this even you're full time or part time, and at the same time your online business it's working for you in the background because it's automated system. So you will nothing to lose, but yet you will gain knowledge and more income.
Mhm.
With a digital business, people can start with simple tools like a phone and internet and work on it during their available time. This is the beauty of our online business.
Mhm.
For many immigrants, parents, and dreamers, it's
Mhm.
opened a door of possibility, a chance to learn new skills, grow, and build something that can support their family in a different way.
Mhm.
I personally understand. I worked many years in traditional jobs, and I know how it feels when expenses keep rising but opportunities feels limited. I always help my family back home,
Mhm.
and to have that extra, it's not hard for me to give, because if you don't have enough
Mhm.
and you have a lot of responsibility, it's hard. It's heartbroken. Especially when yesterday I got that emergency. If you don't have extra, it's hard
Mhm.
for everything that you don't expected.
Mhm.
So if you have extra to give, or to love what you want to do, it's very easy if you have that extra.
Mhm.
That's why many people today are open to learning about digital opportunities, because sometimes one decision to try something new can create a path toward greater stability, flexibility, and hope for the future.
Mhm.
At the end of the day, we all want the same thing: to
Yeah.
provide for our family, to breathe a little easier, and to build a better life step by step.
Mhm.
That's my answer, sis. Back to you.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Thank you, Sis Lucille. Yes. Yes. You see, when you go to shopping, grocery shopping, whatever, and paying the bill, monthly utility bill, whatever, yeah, nobody can ignore that, because the number is high. And of course, it's getting little and little. And then something comes up and it's a jumping high and then something happened to your job, or you never know. You never know. There's no such things in the promise. Oh, if you working hard, oh, I'll be okay. No, there's no such things anymore now these days. And we yeah, I mean, my daughter's working in the school system, and I remember when she was at school, the college tuition and then all the things. I memorized that. I remember how much was that tuition. That was 2017, that amount of tuition, the college tuitions in 2017. I remember that. And then she mentioned about that when we were talking the other day. It was like, oh my gosh, it's uh not a double yet, but it was like, oh my gosh, one semester. I was like, oh my gosh, yeah, it's just crazy. But the education, as a parent, of course, you don't want to, uh, cut off the kids' education and stuff like this. But not only the kids' education, the daily basis, it's everything is going up high. So we gotta something. We gotta protect our peace and mind, or our regular lifestyle. So yes. So thank you for sharing, Sister Lucille. Yes,
You're welcome, sis.
yes. And so the next I'd like to talk about. Yes, I think that's the beauty of the digital business. Yes, I'd like to ask Brother Mark. People want the location free about a digital business. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah. So, hi, everybody. As you guys already heard, I am a college professor who is on spring break this week. So, yes, I'm on spring break from my full-time job, but I get to work really hard on my business. So, I'm actually really excited about that. I get to do a lot of stuff this week. And, to Liesel's question, I saw a meme today that said, nowadays you need two jobs, one for your bills and one for yourself. And
Yes.
it's almost kind of like that.
Yeah.
And Alex kind of didn't steal my thunder for me, but just like she talked about time freedom,
Mhm.
I didn't want to I needed to make more money. I lost my job in corporate America, had to go back to teaching full time, and rated my retirement account, and my salary was way different. I lived off credit cards. I was watching the debt increase as I got older and moving closer to retirement. And I've waited tables for nearly 30 years off and on early in my life. I knew I could go do that. I could go grab a job at a grocery store, but I just didn't want to spend more time somewhere away from where I wanted to be.
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
And so I was looking for jobs that I could do at home on my schedule, right? Was there a call center job I could log in overnight? I looked at franchises. And that's when I found this system. And that's what I love about it. I have this go live with my Virginia crew at 6. And then on Sunday at 8, I have my Sunday night live with Mark. I got to do that from a cruise ship in December. I went on a cruise for Christmas. I went live from a beach on Christmas Day. That I just absolutely love this. It fits around your time, like Alex said, and it fits around where you want to do it. As long as you've got the internet connection and your phone in your hand, you can do this business anywhere. Your kids' games, a trip if you want to. If you don't want to work on a trip, you don't have to. But it's just the time freedom plus the location freedom just means everything to me at this point in my life. So that's what I have to say about that, Coco.
All righty. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, that's one of the biggest reason, the benefit, the beauty of the digital business. Location. You don't need to commute. You don't need to drive to the office. You don't need to go there. You don't need to make appointment with your clients. The time. Location. Yes. So yes, I totally get it, because me personally, I went to the cruise, my very first cruise back in January, when the cruise on the cruise ship. Yes, I did a live. I did on attending a meeting. Not a lot as usual, but as long as you have an internet system, you can manage this business. Yes. So thank you for sharing,
Yep.
brother. And I kind of like added to wrapping up. And, I'd like to talk about my topic is, so you can start this digital business as long as a smartphone and internet system. Or maybe, if you have a laptop or you can have an iPad, yeah, that's fine, tablet, you can do it. But just the connection and smallest one is smartphone. Now these days, the most people have smartphones, I believe. So that's how easy to start, this digital business. So that was really simple reason, people, why so many people move into digital business now, you know. So that today you don't. So like I say, like Brother Mark said, the location free also. You don't need to have a big office. You don't need the warehouse to keep your stock. You don't need the big team to get started or knowledge or experience. All you really need is a cell phone and internet connection, like I said. So think about the moment. The years ago, starting a business means thousands of dollars upfront because you have to borrow your money. Actually, I did it for my nail shop. I gotta borrow my money to buy the facility and everything in the shop from the bank. Yes. So the first, few months I have to pay back for my, invest. So that kind of things. And then, you have to advertise yourself. You have to bring your, spread your business card, and this is nails by Coco, da 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 da. That's the traditional business used to be, so that now, and then also, you have to rent a place and, pay the utility and water, electricity. That's the traditional business was. But today, technology has changed everything. With just a smartphone, you can learn new skill and connect it with people all over the world, and even run a business right from your living room, or your kitchen, or your vacation hotel, or like the brother Mark said, it's in the beach. So you can watch training video and, excuse me, you can build a relationship online, and you can share information and then create a value and reach people globally, everywhere from the world. And then that's why so many people, especially people with full-time job like us, and the parents at home and with the kids like sister Alex, and the people preparing for retirement, me, are, they're turning into the online opportunity because it's flexible. So you can start part-time, or you can learn at your own space or own pace, and you can build something without turning your entire life upside down. You don't need that. But for me, that was the biggest realization. And then I don't need to be a tech expert. Like everybody know, I was a cave woman. I didn't know how to use computer. So, but I didn't, need a big following from the beginning either. Everything after I start this business, take the class and, jump in the training system and just follow the step. And here I am now. So that's how we do it. And all I needed was all you need is willingness to learn, and phone in your hands and internet access, and then open mind to learn new things. And that simple shift opened the door to something completely new world. That's why the online world is growing so fast. Because today, opportunity is literally in your pocket with hand. I'm talking about cell phone. So I think that's why the conclusion, the many people are shifting to the online business. It's all good. So and then it's still new. Pretty much, after COVID, it's getting shifted so major and so popular. So It's not too late to start it now. So, and okay, that's all from us today. And if you resonate one of us, anybody's story, there's a website here. So send an email for us or just drop the he has a big hand. Yes. Oh my goodness. Yes. So, ask any question or drop the concern or opinion, anything on the Facebook comment or, send a messenger anytime because we are here for you. So, anything, ask us because I know we all start from the way you are watching us right now and take the free video we offer every Tuesday and Thursday. Free webinar. It's free. It's a 90 minutes free video. So if you want to register, if you have a little tiny curiosity, just register. And if you don't know how to, ask us. We are here. And we also be back next week, next Sunday. Anyway, so I hope everybody have a good week tomorrow, and see you next Sunday. Thank you very much. I hope
Okay,
you
Thank
bye-bye.
you.
enjoy.
Bye.
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 Bye.